Hey, it's Dave Wilkerson with eXp Realty. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things a buyer can do to win their offer and minimize their risk. Number 1, an escalation clause. A buyer can add this document to their purchase contract, and what it does is it protects them on the top end if they get into a multiple offer situation. That way you're not bidding against yourself. What you do is you say, all right, on a $300,000 house, I'm willing to go up to $310,000, but I'm not going to bid that right now. I'm going to bid $300,000, and I'm going to have a document that says I'll beat any offer by $1,000 up into the $310,000. So if someone comes in at $305,000, you automatically get bid to $306,000, and you win. This way, you know, if you lost, someone bid $315,000, you put your best foot forward, you wouldn't pay the $315,000 anyway, and then you didn't bid against yourself. So that's kind of a simplified version of the escalation clause. Item number 2 is the appraisal guarantee. This is for people that have a little bit more liquid cash available to them. Let's go back to that example of a $300,000 purchase. You get bid up to $310,000. The seller wants some guarantees. So you say, you know what? We're not 100% sure the appraisal is going to come in, but I want this house. I'll give you a $10,000 appraisal guarantee. So 2-3 weeks into the transaction, the appraisal comes back at $300,000. You said you'd give a $10,000 guarantee. That seller got some assurances. You still get the house. You do have to come up with an extra $10,000. But let's say you offered $320,000 and the appraisal came in at $305,000. You would still be only obligated to go up to $10,000 on an appraisal loss. So if it came in at $305,000, the contract would come back at $315,000. You would give the $10,000 gap and you'd still be able to move forward with your purchase. So it's a way of the buyer and the seller working together in an appreciating market, knowing that the appraisers are the last line of defense on what's actually going to happen 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Item number 3, know what terms the seller really needs that don't really cost you any money to give them. So as the buyer's agent, we should be calling the listing agents and saying, when do they want to close? What kind of terms? Is earnest money really important to them? Do they need a post-closing possession? In this market, that's pretty common. So those are things that don't really cost you any money depending on your living situation. If you want to close in 45 days versus 30, 60 days, that's fine. If you want $10,000 in earnest money versus $5,000 in earnest money, it's money that was going to the purchase anyway, but it helps the seller feel more positive about your offer. Post-closing possession, you can turn into a short-term landlord, but it helps them with the transition of moving, maybe saves them some money on the storage of all their furniture when they're moving to the next house if they're doing a simultaneous close. Hey, I hope you found this video on the 3 things a buyer can do to minimize their risk and increase their chance of winning an offer helpful. I'm Dave Wilkerson with eXp Realty. I look forward to talking to you soon. If there's a topic that you want to learn about, please shoot me a message. I'd be happy to make a video for you. Take care.